Be me 24 years old male working as a junior data analyst. Just moved to a new city, barely know anyone, feeling completely isolated. Rent prices are absolute insanity, so living alone is not an option. Spend weeks scrolling through housing forums looking for a decent place. Find a listing for a two-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood. Current tenant is looking for a roommate to split the lease. Send a message, try to sound normal and financially stable. Get a reply 10 minutes later inviting me for a tour. Drive over, nervous because I am terrible at first impressions. Knock on the door and it swings open. Meet Sienna. 23 years old female works as a graphic designer. She is wearing an oversized sweater and messy bun, looking effortlessly pretty. Apartment is chaotic but cozy, filled with plants and art prints. She shows me around, talking a mile a minute. Explains she needs someone quiet who pays rent on time. I tell her I am basically a ghost who works 60 hours a week. She laughs and says that is perfect. Sign the lease 2 days later. Move in with my 2 suitcases and a desktop computer. First week is standard roommate behavior. Polite nods in the hallway, avoiding each other in the kitchen. Wearing headphones constantly to signal I am busy. But Sienna is different. She hates silence. Come home from work on a Tuesday, exhausted. She is in the living room watching a documentary about deep-sea creatures. Asks me if I knew that octopuses have 3 hearts. I say I did not know that. She pats the cushion next to her on the sofa, tells me to sit down because the best part is coming up. I am too polite to say no, so I sit. We end up watching TV for 3 hours. She makes popcorn and actually shares the bowl, not the polite here take some share but placing the bowl between us. Our hands brush a few times. I apologize every time. She does not even notice or pretends not to. Go to bed thinking she is just extremely friendly. 2 weeks later, the dynamic shifts. I wake up on a Saturday planning to play video games all day. Come out to get coffee. Sienna is in the kitchen making pancakes. Tremendous amount of pancakes, way too many for one person. She sees me and smiles brightly. Says good morning, breakfast is ready. Sets a plate for me without asking. We sit at the small dining table. She asks about my week, my family, my dreams. I find myself telling her things I haven't told my closest friends. She listens intently, chin resting on her hand. She mentions she needs to go grocery shopping, uses the phrase we need to go grocery shopping. I assume she means she needs a ride, drive her to the store, grab a cart. She starts throwing things in for both of us. We are out of milk. We should try this pasta sauce tonight. Do you like this brand of cereal or the other one? It feels domestic, frighteningly domestic. Cashier scans our items. Sienna pays for half, I pay for half. Cashier says you two have a good weekend. Sienna says thanks you too and grabs my arm as we walk out. Not a romantic grab, just a steering grab, but she doesn't let go until we reach the car. Drive home in silence, but it is a comfortable silence. Unpack groceries together. She puts on music and dances slightly while putting away cans. I catch myself staring. She catches me staring. She winks. I panic and look at the refrigerator. Fast forward another month. Boundaries are eroding rapidly. Come home late, raining heavily outside, soaked to the bone. Sienna is on the couch wrapped in a blanket, sees me shivering. Jumps up and runs to the bathroom to get me a towel, dries my hair for me. This is definitely not normal roommate behavior. I stand there like a statue, heart hammering against my ribs. She smells like vanilla and rain. Tells me to go change into warm clothes. I come back out wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. She has hot cocoa ready. We sit on the couch. She moves closer. Her leg is pressing against my leg. Warm, I should move away. I should establish a boundary. Hey Sienna, could you give me some space? But I am weak. I am lonely and the warmth feels incredible, so I stay perfectly still. She rests her head on my shoulder. You make a really good pillow, Ethan. I make a joke about being bony. She laughs and snuggles in deeper. We fall asleep like that, wake up at 3 in the morning, still on the couch. Her arm is draped over my chest. I gently extricate myself and go to my room, stare at the ceiling for an hour. Convince myself she is just a tactile person. She probably does this with everyone. Do not get attached. Do not ruin the living situation. Next day she is wearing my hoodie, my favorite navy blue hoodie. It is massive on her. Sleeves cover her hands completely. She walks into the kitchen yawning. Hope you don't mind, I was cold and it smells like you. Brain short circuits. It smells like me? I ask, voice cracking slightly. Yeah, you smell good like cedar and clean laundry. She pours coffee and hums. I just stand there buttering toast for an eternity. That weekend, her parents video call her. She is in the living room with her laptop, yells for me to come say hi. I walk over, feeling awkward. Mom, Dad, this is Ethan. Her dad squints at the screen. Is this the boy who fixed your printer? Yes, Dad, and he cooks really good stir fry. Her mom smiles knowingly. Nice to meet you, Ethan. Sienna talks about you all the time. All the time, I wave and say nice to meet you. Sienna pulls me down to sit next to her, keeps her arm around the back of my chair, basically claiming me. Conversation turns to her cousin's wedding coming up. Mom asks, are you bringing a +1? Sienna looks at me. Ethan, do you like weddings? I hate weddings. I don't mind them, I lie. Great, he's coming, she tells her parents. Call ends, I turn to her. Did you just invite me to a family wedding? She shrugs. It will be boring without you. Plus, I need a dance partner who isn't my uncle. I accept my fate. The wedding is 2 weeks away. In that time, we essentially merge lives. We cook dinner together every night. We binge watch 3 different series. She starts leaving notes on my door. Have a good day at work, with a smiley face. Save me some pizza, you're the best. I keep every single note in a drawer, getting pathetic. Realize I am falling in love with my roommate. Also realize I am trapped. If I confess and she doesn't feel the same, I have to move out. Lease isn't up for 6 months. Cannot afford to break lease. Cannot afford to lose her friendship. So I decide to play along. Let her think I am just a really compliant best friend. The day of the wedding arrives. I put on my one decent suit. Tie is crooked. Sienna knocks on my door. Can you help me with my zipper? Door opens. She is wearing a dark green dress, looks absolutely stunning. Stunning enough to make me forget my own name. I help her with the zipper. Fingers brush her back. Skin is soft. She shivers. Hands are cold, she whispers. Sorry, didn't say I minded. She turns around and fixes my tie, stands on tiptoes. Face is inches from mine, eyes searching my eyes, waiting for something. I am paralyzed. I want to kiss her so bad it hurts. But I am a coward. I step back. We should go, don't want to be late. Flash of disappointment in her eyes, gone in a second. Yeah, let's go. Drive to the wedding venue. Ceremony is beautiful. She holds my hand during the vows. Squeezes tight when the couple kisses. Reception is a blur of food and speeches. Open bar kicks in. We are both a little tipsy. Slow song comes on. She drags me to the dance floor. I am a terrible dancer. She puts my arms around her waist, locks her hands behind my neck. We sway. She rests her forehead against mine. Everyone thinks we are dating, she murmurs. Heart stops. Do they? Yeah. My aunt asked how long we have been together. What did you tell her? She looks up at me, playful glint in her eyes. I told her 6 months. I stumble. Why did you say that? Seemed easier than explaining the truth. What is the truth, Sienna? Music swells. She doesn't answer immediately. The truth is complicated, Ethan. Song ends. We go back to the table. Ride home is quiet. Tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Get back to the apartment. She kicks off her heels. I had fun tonight. Me too. Ethan, yeah, why are you so afraid? Question catches me off guard. I'm not afraid. Yes, you are. You treat me like a princess. You look at me like I'm the only person in the room, but you never make a move. Why? This is it, the confrontation. I take a deep breath. Because you're my roommate, Sienna, and if I screw this up, I lose my home and my best friend. She steps closer, barefoot on the rug. You think you'd lose me? It happens. Things get awkward, people leave. She shakes her head. You are an idiot for a smart guy. She walks past me to her room. Good night, Ethan. Door clicks shut. I stand in the hallway feeling like a failure. Next morning is weird. She is polite but distant. No pancakes, no music, just a quick morning and she leaves for a coffee shop. I spend the day agonizing, text my friend Marcus. I think I blew it. Explain the situation. Marcus calls me immediately. Bro, she literally set you up for a slam dunk and you walked off the court. I was trying to be respectful. You were being dense. She told her family you were together. She sleeps on you. She steals your clothes. Correct her? No, date her. What if she's just playing? Nobody plays that hard for that long. Fix it. Hang up. Resolve to fix it. Cook her favorite dinner. Lasagna from scratch takes 4 hours. Apartment smells like garlic and hope. She comes home at 7, looks tired, sees the table set, candles, wine, stops in her tracks. What is this? An apology and dinner. She drops her bag. Apology for what? For being afraid. She softens, sits down, I serve the food, we eat in relative silence for a few minutes. It's good, she says, thanks, I put my fork down. Sienna, about last night. She looks at me, guarding herself. I didn't correct you when you said we were a couple because I didn't want to. What do you mean? I mean, I liked it. I liked that your family thought so. I liked holding your hand. I have been pretending we are roommates for months, but the truth is I have been crazy about you since the day you made me watch that octopus documentary. Silence stretches. She chews her lip. So why didn't you say anything? I told you the risk. Is the risk gone now? No, it's higher than ever, but I can't do this halfway thing anymore. It's killing me. She stands up, walks around the table, stands next to my chair. Stand up, I stand up. She grabs my lapels, pulls me down, kisses me. It is not a tentative first kiss. It is a kiss that has been building up for 6 months of shared spaces and stolen glances. Fireworks, clichés are real. We break apart, breathless. She rests her forehead on mine again. Took you long enough, she whispers. I am a slow learner. We are still splitting the rent, though. I laugh. Deal. The next few weeks are a blur of happiness. We are officially a couple, no more separate rooms, really. My room becomes the office/gaming room. Her room becomes our bedroom. The dynamic doesn't change much, just intensifies. More touching, more honesty. We go grocery shopping and hold hands the entire time. Cashier recognizes us. Still together. Yep, Sienna says, beaming. Life is good, but life is never that simple. 3 months into the relationship, things get tested. My job announces layoffs. Tech sector is bleeding. I am the new guy. Last in, first out. Get called into a Zoom meeting on a Friday. HR rep looks sad. Position is being eliminated effective immediately. Severance package is a joke. 2 weeks pay, I sit in my chair numb. Panic sets in. How am I going to pay my half of the rent? How can I be a good boyfriend if I am broke? Insecurity flares up. Sienna is successful. She just got a promotion. She doesn't need a deadbeat roommate/boyfriend. She comes home happy, holding a bottle of champagne. Celebrating the weekend, sees my face, puts the bottle down immediately. What happened? I got fired. She rushes over. Hugs me tight. I am so sorry, babe. I don't know what to do. I might have to move back home with my parents if I can't find something fast. Moving back home means moving 3 states away. Don't be stupid, she says. I can't pay rent, Sienna, so I have savings. I can cover us for a while. I can't ask you to do that. You aren't asking, I am telling. Pride is a funny thing. It hurts more than the lack of money. I don't want to be a burden. She pulls back and looks me in the eye, serious face. Ethan, listen to me. We are a team, remember? Grocery shopping partners, wedding dates, partners, teams carry each other. I feel tears pricking my eyes. I will pay you back every cent. I know you will. Now open the champagne. We are celebrating a new beginning. Spend the next month applying to every job in existence. Rejection emails pile up. Depression starts creeping in. I stay in the apartment all day. Feel useless. Start cleaning obsessively to earn my keep. Dinner is ready every night when she gets home. Laundry is done. She notices I am spiraling. Comes home one day with a gift. A new video game I had been eyeing but couldn't afford. Sienna, you shouldn't have. Shut up and play. You need a break from LinkedIn. She sits and watches me play. Cheers when I beat a boss. Makes me feel like a human being again. 2 weeks later. Get an interview, local company, better pay than the last one. I am nervous wreck. Sienna preps me, does mock interviews, picks out my outfit, fixes my hair. You are smart, capable, and charming. They will love you. Kiss for luck. Go to the interview, crush it, get the job offer the same day. Call Sienna. She screams into the phone. I knew it. Dinner is on me tonight. Things stabilize. Pay her back slowly. Relationship is stronger than ever. Past the 1 year mark of living together, 6 months of dating, decide to redecorate the apartment, make it truly ours, paint the walls, buy a new couch. It feels permanent. One rainy Sunday, lying in bed, listening to the rain hit the window, Sienna is reading a book. I am just watching her. What? She asks without looking up. Just thinking. About how lucky I am that I was too weak to correct you. She closes the book. Smiles. You weren't weak, Ethan. You were just waiting for the right moment. Is that what we are calling it? That is what I am calling it. She crawls over and rests her head on my chest. Hey, Ethan. Yeah, my cousin is having a baby shower next month. Oh no. Oh yes, and my mom is already asking if we are engaged yet. Laugh out loud. What did you tell her? I told her to be patient. Heart swells. Tell her, pause, thinking about the ring I have been looking at online, thinking about the savings account I have been rebuilding. Tell her what? Sienna asks, looking up. Tell her she might not have to wait too long. Sienna's eyes go wide. Are you serious? Dead serious. She tackles me, laughter and kisses. We lay there for hours talking about the future, not just roommate stuff, real future stuff, buying a house, dogs, kids maybe. Realize that the random roommate Craigslist ad was the best thing that ever happened to me. Never correct your roommate if she thinks you are dating. Just go with it. It might just be the rest of your life. Be me, 25 years old, happy. Loved a home.